Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. In today's video, I'm going to share with you all how I create my sublimation tumblers. And this particular tumbler is a 12-ounce glass tumbler, which can seem a little intimidating, but I'm going to walk you through my entire process and show you how easy it could actually be. So these files are from Creative Fabrica. I will go ahead and link my referral link down below in case you want to check it out. It is a paid service, but I think that is so worth it. You get the commercial licensing, which is super important if you are selling your products. So I went ahead with the Small Business Mama sunflower print and the Hot Girl summer print. I measured it as tall as the glass right under that curve, and I believe I did 4 or 3.5 inches wide because I want it to be substantial on the cup. I don't want like a little tiny image. I wanted to take up as much space as possible, but that you're able to read it looking straight ahead of the cup. So before you sublimate, you want to make sure that you wipe it down really good. Try not to get any fingerprints on it, which I think I did. You'll see that later on in the video. And this is the time to be very patient and to be very accurate with how you place your image. If your image is directional, then you want to make sure that it is aligned properly. You want to make sure that it is straight. So take your time in this step. If you are looking for recommendations of sublimation items that you can purchase on Amazon, I will go ahead and link a few down in the description box. I will also include the ink that I use, the paper, and the tape that I'm currently using in this video. Now that we have our image perfectly centered and ready to go, I cut a shrink wrap sheet in half because I only need half the size. So I am able to stretch out my shrink wrap even more. And I went ahead and set my oven. This is a Black & Decker conventional oven. This is the 6-slice toaster. I purchased it at Target for about $90 or so. And as you can see here, I would suggest if you're a beginner to go ahead and use your heat gun to wrap your tumblers, but my heat gun was nowhere to be found, of course. So I just placed it directly in the oven, and I made sure to place it where the shrink wrap would completely cover the image. Remember, for sublimation, you need heat and pressure in order for your tumblers to adhere correctly. And I did 390 degrees for 9 minutes. I did not have to turn this image, but if you have a full wrap, then you want to turn it at the halfway point. And even with my glove, these glasses are super hot, so please be careful. And I did let mine cool down before unwrapping them, and you can tell when the shrink wrap is cooled because it becomes crispy. If you remove the shrink wrap before it cools, then it's more of a stretchier material. So I left this part in the video just to show you it is kind of a process to remove the shrink wrap because it is crispy. It's going to come off in different pieces, but you want to make sure to take your time because you don't want to scratch up your glass tumbler. So just take your time, use your weeding tool just to lift up the shrink wrap and then try to use your nail or just your fingers to remove it. You don't want to scratch up your surface. So just take your time. So I wanted to share with you guys what happens when you touch the tumbler in the same spot where you add your image. Earlier in the video, I showed me measuring the image where I wanted it to go and then putting my thumb on the glass while I was positioning it. So the image did not adhere because the oils from my skin were on the glass. So I wanted to make sure that it was my mistake and not something wrong with the tumblers that I was offering. So I did go ahead and create a third tumbler to show you guys. So make sure again that you're wiping down your tumblers and you're not putting your fingerprints on the tumbler because you don't want to ruin it. All right, so I just repeated all of the steps. I went ahead and sublimated the tumbler, made sure to be careful. I unwrapped it using my fingers so I wouldn't scratch the surface. And I'm kind of glad that I messed up the other cup because this one was just so much more pretty. It's super vibrant and I love the way it came out. So that is it for today's video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. These tumblers are available on my shop for purchase, and you also have the option of getting a bling lid to match the design. So go ahead and check out my website, vigoandco.com. I also sell glitter and rhinestones and custom tumblers. And if there's anything that I can help out with, please leave me a comment. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. It's a free way for you to show your support. And yeah, let me know if you try any of these prints from Creative Fabrica. Tag me on Instagram at vigoandco. I would love to see your projects. All right, until next time. Bye.
Got me twisted, liquid got me distant. Don't you know?